I mean, theoretically, it's like, okay, we have a hero that can do well in the early mid game and a hero in the late game, but in Dota, normally you want heroes that get strong at the same time.
Arc Warden, once again, before he gets his Midas, they're pinging it out. He has no boots. Is he gonna stay? Oh, Sentry Ward is ready on Kunkka if he wants to place it. He's dropping it.
Yep, they're gonna go for this kill. They really want it, and they should have it. Yeah, he's just gonna turn and fight. He wants to bring down the Rubick. He's gonna get the kill. Can he buy the Midas?
Oh.
He did! Ooh, what
He
a player.
actually got the kill before and bought the Midas.
Yes. That's huge for him. That kind of salvages that situation for him. And they're going to go back with the X into the arrow. Hits the Timbersaw. Didn't use this one off. And now the Starstorm follow-up. It should be enough damage. And yeah, they've got the kill with the Mirana. No more leaps left, and we'll get punished for this one. You'll Scepter making sure they got the bounty rune as well. Timber's going to get both those bounty runes bottom, while his team will get top. So 3 out of 4 bounty runes going in gaming. Very even game here at 15 minutes. X-Boat. There's Boat stolen by the Rubick. He's going to turn that around. That's going to mitigate some of this damage coming on in. Bristle, though, with that Tidebringer, is going to get the kill. And now Bristle's found a new target. It's the AA. The right-click damage. One more right-click. It's there. It's just enough. As Bristle now in all sorts of trouble. He's overcommitted. He's dying to the Timbersaw. That pure damage coming on in from the Chakram. Bristle will pay price. Arrow. Yeah, have they got the damage? The vessel. Silence. Yeah, they should be able to do this one. Dual Scepter is there. There should be another vessel. No, he's out of charges. Can they even kill him here? It's going to be Armel and someone in all sorts of trouble. He X him back in. Is there going to be another Starstorm? Couple of seconds. He gets killed on the Timbersaw. Wants the Ember as well, and they'll get both. Really nicely done. The Arc Warden rotating in as well to get a kill.
He's not dying. They have no damage whatsoever. They also can't lock him down. Not enough stuns. The timing that the Keen Gaming is looking for is the Radiance.
Yeah, they're not too far away from
Oh,
them.
nice arrow.
Oh my gosh, they've got the combo with the Grinstroke, binding them two together. The Lifestealer going to get thrown up in the air as well. He couldn't get the Rage off. And now the Stolen Boat coming on in, but it's too little, too late. The X-Back is going to pull the Rubick back in for a 3rd and a 4th easy kill.
That's a big... How this game drags, you're going to pick up... Spell M talent on 20 and multi-shot arrows. That so talent is so good.
That 10-second arrow cooldown is so nice when you're playing this aggressive. And speaking of which, it's going to be a long 5-second arrow mid followed up by a boat. They haven't quite got the damage to kill him off though. Mirana in all sorts of trouble. The lift to follow the cold feet. They lose Mirana. The X-Back is going to pull in the Timbersaw. They bring him down. The Rage wearing off. Can they catch up to this Lifesteal? Looks like they're going to change direction. Instead go for the supporting cast. The Rubick going to be X as well. The Stolen Arrow coming into play, but doesn't matter too much as they will bring down Rubick as a goal. That's basically a hero kill. That adds up, and they're looking to fight this mid lane. The arrow is going to be dodged by the Rage. Tier 1 tower being focused here by the Lifestealer. They're going to leash 2 together. The Ember there, who's going to get infested with the Lifestealer inside. Can he remnant his way out of this one? No, he's being pulled up in the air, and Lifestealer does not have Rage. This is a disaster for Keen Gaming. Oh, they've lost Ember, who's going to instantly buy back, but this fight's already over and lost. The Ember needs to be careful not to die again. He remnants away. Mirana's going leaping on forward. Another leap
arrow, it's going to hit. Ooh. There's a follow-up, though.
I think Mirana was like, where are we, guys? Are we getting this one? Arrow stolen now. As
Radiant are scanned.
Radiant scan. This feels like it's go time. Quite got the AC on Lifestealer. He is close to it though. Couple hundred gold. They want to fight over these bounty runes up top. Timbersaw looks like he's king of the bounty rune. The Bristleback running on in as well. It's going to be a brawl coming out here. The Bristleback needs to be careful. Hit by the Ice Blast. He's getting low, but it's also Timbersaw. Defensively, uses himself and he changes himself out of this one. But the Torrent timing, that Yules just sets up an easy Torrent. They'll trade Bristleback for the Kunkka, so a bit of an even trade so far. And with the Infest blink out, nicely played by the Lifestealer. Instead, it looks like Kunkka's going to find the AA instead. Easy Starstorm follow-up, and Kunkka another kill. Armel is just beasting it.
Nullify the Eon. Correct. Like if you proc it with the, say, from Shadowblade hit, Eon does procs, and then you just remove it.
And then you
nullify
afterwards, yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Kunkka goes charging on in. He's going to be instantly forced to BKB. There was a Lifestealer infested who's going to cause some problems here. And Bristleback trying to commit to this tower here. I think TNC just have to get out. Nice arrow from afar. Catch the Timbersaw. Ember's going to go charging. I think TNC needs to get the hell out of this one. They don't have the Arc Warden with them. The Ice Blast is going to go flying on in as well. Doesn't catch the Bristle. Mirana has leap charges still. Needs to maybe get to the high ground here. Another Starstorm leaps away. There's just so much kiting going on here. Bristleback's going to go charging on him with a BKB. He wants this AA, who's going to be forced to his TP on out. Kunkka, his BKB wearing off. He's in trouble once this expires. Another arrow goes flying. It's going to cancel Timbersaw, but I don't think they've got the damage for this one. It's got a harder Tarask here. They're getting him low, and it's going to be Tims instead on the Mirana going down. Too aggressive coming in from him. The stolen arrows flying back at TNC.
But the bottom lane, Parker.
Yeah, I was wondering what was happening, where this Arc Warden is.
15,000 net worth lead deficit for them, but they are in the driver's seat at the moment, it feels like.
Yeah.
I mean, but there's still not a real... We didn't see a real team fight with Arc Warden.
It's kind of like a 5v4. It's ever so slightly. I think Arc Warden might be coming in for this fight here, but they've caught Tims here. Can he get himself out of this one? He doesn't manage to do so. Has buyback if he wants to use him. We're going to see double buybacks coming into play. Bristleback turns, pops the BKB with the help of the 4-staff away. And now maybe it's time for Keen Gaming to get the hell out of this one. The Timbersaw has a package inside. It's the Lifestealer. I think he's just trying to get him out of this one. The boat follow-up is there, and they're getting him very, very low. Can they kill him? Lifestealer's going to pop out. Turn and fight. Hasn't got rage for a couple of seconds. Doesn't have mana as well with the one charges. Should be able to turn and fight this one as Kunkka gets bashed, and Kunkka's in all sorts of trouble. Pops the BKB, goes for the TP. Where's the bash? Where's the bash?
There
He
it
gets
is.
it at
Keen
the end.
Gaming.
Keen Gaming get a second kill, down 15k gold. It's now just 10k gold with those buybacks, and they're charging forward.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That AC is doing God's work. The minus armor for the enemy team and extra armor for them. Also Timbersaw with this heart. Man, he's so tanky.
Dire's
They're
middle
trying
tower
to
is under attack.
focus him as the first target. I don't think that's the go-to plan.
He got 925 gold from killing Kunkka, who was on a beyond godlike streak. And now onto the high ground we go. There is buybacks, but do you really want to use a couple more? They may have to here. Gabby doing what he can with his double, and Lifestealer just gets deleted. Okay. Down he goes, and Bristle's chasing for more. Once this Rubick should be able to get him one more right click. Okay, arrow not going to be needed. Bristleback gets it, and
They need the run.
but their buybacks were down. Their lineup doesn't exactly push high ground easily, whereas Radiance defends high grounds incredibly well.
Now you have Rubick, Timbersaw, Slight.
This time around, Arc Warden's there waiting. The trap was laying, and he gets pummeled.
You might be tanky, but against two Arc Wardens and the whole enemy team, Bloodthorn, Nullifier,
Yeah, the crit. Sending his double in to go for the backdoor play down bottom, so while all this distraction happens up
Radiant's
top,
bottom barracks are
it does
under
look like bottom melee racks. Can they kill it off? He's got BKB now. I love this pickup just to make sure they can take some of these objectives. It's going to be close. I think they've got the damage for it.
he's got more than
racks
enough.
goes down.
And on the top lane,
They got
another one's going down.
Yep. Death by 1,000 cuts. TNC don't care about taking the kills. They would take them if they came to them, but Keen Gaming so annoying with their high ground defense, and TNC are just finding ways to bit by bit break their base. But at this point, Arc Warden just seems keen on using this BKB to take objectives. Plan or not. Arrows and Torrents, they are just looking to force these cowards here. Arrows continue to go flying out here, and it's going to be Mirana leaping on forward. Didn't quite have the damage to kill off the Rubick, who did get kept alive with the Grinstroke, the Glimmer Cape. And the arrows just continue to go flying, and it's going to be tier 3 tower looking to be claimed here. Timbersaw getting so incredibly low. The Ember forced to buy back. The Ice Blast is going to land on 2, but the damage just isn't really there. They're kiting them with these 4-staffs, and there's just nothing Keen Gaming can do. They just can't keep these heroes in place. They're falling one by one, forcing out these buybacks. 3 buybacks used already. TNC may just say, let's just, you know, re-engage, reset a little bit, but they're being chased after here. I think Keen Gaming feel now, it's now or never here. The arrows going flying out, forcing them to kind of disperse. It's so hard to chase when these arrows are just flying at you. Warden will throw in one last Tempest double. This one maybe just going to feed away some gold. The arrows again going flying. Doesn't latch on anyone. The leash, though, is there. Soul binding 2 together. Mirana's gone leaping in with the double Starstorm. Doesn't quite kill the Rubick here. Lifestealer still leash. Will get the rage away. And with Rubick dead for 100
No buyback on Rubick.
Not looking good. Timbersaw pulled back in. He's got no buyback as well. And this is looking like the end for Keen Gaming. A cleave from the Kunkka. Slices through the Lifestealer's life. And it's GG. 53 minutes. Keen Gaming, they fought hard and long. They were so resilient, but it's TNC. Late game Arc Warden.
Yeah, I love the patience from TNC. Arc Warden did not have a good time early on, but the other four played so well, created the space for. I feel like he will go for that spirit. Kunkka is the hero that can pretty much build anything. Lately, we've been seeing more of a
Fallen.
Radiance and stun build as much.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Blink Dagger, I think Slark realized he'd been spotted there, and Sanking did not want to initiate on a Slark who can just dark pact it off. Gone in, they want to get these bounty runes. They are going to pick up a couple, and this time around it's going to be much more Keen Gaming with a team that's stronger, but they've lost Bane in the backlines here, and unfortunately for them, that does not look good for them as the boat is going to go flying in, catch the Lina as well. Slark wants another kill, he's going to get it. That's 2 kills for the Slark. Can't really have the damage to kill the Alchemist in the backlines. Queen of Pain still being chain stunned here. Can they actually bring down the Queen of Pain? There's a torrent follow-up, and they've got the kill. The Fiend's Grip on the side. They've taken out Slark though. A lot of damage onto the Slark. The epicenter is there. Stolen Sandstorm, not the spell he was perhaps hoping for. It looks like the Alch stun is gonna stun himself. Kunkka has a Shadow Blade, but there's plenty of detection for this. Fire Strike to start. Acid Spray follow-up. There's an unstable concoction in a couple of seconds, but it doesn't look like they can go chasing for this kill right now. Bane considers Alch's a carry. He's a true carry now.
Just give Moonshard to Bane. He also has attack speed, talent.
Yeah, I think we now understand why you haven't played at TI since TI2 Lacoste. Well, here come TNC. They've gone charging in. They picked up the Sanky and got too aggressive, and Bane is also in a bit of trouble. Nice vote, though, is going to help mitigate any of the follow-up damage here, and they may be able to get the Queen of Pain. There's a stun follow-up to the Disruption, and Queen of Pain dies once. Can they kill her a second time? I don't think they realize there's an Aegis. They've got an Echo Slam if they need to use it. They don't. There's a Torrent, there's a Totem, and they burst down the Quap. Bye-bye Aegis. That did not last long at all, and TNC immediately punish Keen Gaming.
I love what TNC is doing, and even in the first game when they were kind of playing from behind, Arc Warden needed to recover. They're still taking the initiative and playing with other 4 heroes.
Radiant's middle tower.
I know there's a few dead. They want to take a fight here. Fire Circle, they're just trapped in these trees. They're both just stuck on top of each other. There's a Yule's on Sanking, but I don't think he can do a whole lot with that. He's completely strapped with the stolen Burrow Strike. Yule's Scepter will dodge the boat here. He's going to burrow to the south, but he's dead anyways. He's getting picked apart one by one. It seemed like a little bit broken that you could... I don't know if you still can or even if these players are aware of it.
It's safer to turn it off before.
Yeah.
Just in case.
You don't always get a chance to do that. They're gonna go. They're looking to kill off this Shaker. He is a tanky boy though, but not tanky enough as they will be able to burst him down. And well, Slark with a BKB is being Fiend Script up here. Does solve the ultimate when this Fiend Script wears off, so I think Gabby is gonna be okay. Pounces away, doesn't get the ultimate off. Defensive Disruption will help keep him alive a bit longer here, and they're gonna blow him up with the Sonic Wave. Even through the ultimate, they had the AoE damages. Sanking gets fairly low. Will die to the Shadow Poisons. AU is just having such a great game with the Shadow Demon. And TNC, despite getting those...
Couldn't even get a BKB off.
They had 6 kills in a row, and then...
TNC right now, they have 3 Observer Board placed on the map, and 3 inside of Shadow Demons.
Yeah.
Queen of Pain.
Nice.
Not nice.
No, but I thought Disruption was a save, but no, that was a dire Disruption. Alco's charging in. He's got this Basher, he's got BKB, he's destroying them. He takes out the Rubick first, wants this Kunkka. Shadow Blade away, where's the detection? Looks like the dust didn't quite clip him as another blink hit from the Sand King. Sand King gonna go looking for this one. He hits the Burrow Strike, but he doesn't catch the Slark here. Slark's on charging himself with a BKB. There's gonna be a stolen Burrow Strike from Tims. That helps takes out the Sand King, and the Lina LSA does land on the Rubick with the cast range. The Dragon Slave fall up in the Queen of Pain. They're gonna get a 3rd kill. TNC crumbling one by one. Keen Gaming are just so strong at this stage of the game with this Alchemist.
All of that because they try to use stun and disruption at the same time. So this kind of backfire high ground. Sand King, but quick fingers from Rubick, blinks out.
Plays blinking. Just takes the Sandstorm for now, making sure he has a spell. Rubick before that didn't have anything. Next Torrent is there. Are they going to look to take this kill? It looks like that's the plan. The Nightmare save is there. And with the BKB on Slark, he's being Fiend Script up in the trees. The boat takes too long to really cancel, but they still killed the Lina, going for the Bane. On the backlines, it's Alchemist taking out the Rubick immediately. This Alk is such a beefy boy. Pops the BKB, turns to fight the Slark. He forces him to pop the Shadow Dance just to keep himself alive, and instead Alk's going to find a new target. It's the Kunkka. These bashes just coming in one after the other. There's no escape for poor Armel. Echo back in, and what an echo it was with the BKB wearing off. The Sonic Wave's there from Joe, but it's too little too late. It's Cuckoo's Earthshaker with the axe. And there it is. Liker Slam. Kunkka, he's been the standout player so far as we have ourselves back in the game. TNC smoked up, hunting for blood. They have got themselves an Aegis now, and it is going to be another totem jump in, but there's going to be a turner of the Laguna Blade. They want this Rubick. Rubick fought back last fight, and Shaker got silenced up. No escape for Kunkka and the Rubick. That's a dieback. Pop goes blinking with a BKB, and TNC may have overextended the slot.
Oh, the Shadow Strike's going to hit both of them.
TNC just need to get the hell out of this one, and Slark has Shadow Dance, but need to be careful here. Good, silences him up. He'll be wearing off fairly soon. There is a boat to help him out. It's used defensively as he does pop the Shadow Dance in the end. He's being chain stunned up during it though. He's in trouble. I think he's just dead here. Does he have a pounce out? Can't get to the low ground. There's going to be a Fiend Script mid-pounce. Catches him in place. Dead for 90 seconds. Built up. Even when they killed 3-4 heroes, they didn't have the ability to go for Rogue. Radiant on the other hand, the Alchemist, they're going for this one, but they may be punished if they're not careful. Seeing on Invis. Here comes Shadow Dance, Burrow Strike completely whiffs. It's maybe going to force a reset, but it's going to be Earthshaker in the front lines with a BKB. Can he pop it? The defensive disruption is there, and the Alk's BKB himself jumps out from the Shaker Alchemist. He's going to stun himself. His BKB wore off right before the sun landed. He's in all sorts of trouble here. The Nightmare save is there. They wake him up. Slark's BKB also being wasted. Both sides, like, a lot of panic, it feels like.
2 BKBs, but they still didn't take a full fight. Do we see any level 25 talents approaching? Alchemist level 23, we're still not there yet.
23 on Slark, 22 on Quad. Mid lane. King blinking in, but he's been lifted and needs to be careful. There's a dire Sentry Ward here. Does have the defensive Yule Scepter with the Demonic Purge. He's going to pull him back down from that Yule Scepter. The boat pullback. Nice save coming on in from the Nightmare, but it's only going to do so much as they wake him up and still take him out. Alchemist's gone charging back in, has the BKB back up with the Daedalus. He's doing so much right-click damage, and the Sonic Wave there to help secure the kill.
Double kill.
No buyback in place for the Rubick. Instead, it's going to be the Radiant. King Gaming using their buybacks. They've lost the Bane, though. He buys back himself. They are so dead set on winning this fight and trying to secure themselves Roshan, and I think TNC realize they've just got to get the hell. Offensive disruption is there, making those Alchemist illusions with the... He has the Radiance turned off.
Radiant's middle tower.
Very nicely done. Tanking. Trying to make sure that his team can secure this Roshan. 15 seconds. The Earthshaker respawning soon. TNC, they've almost bought enough time. They're going to get hit by a Burrow Strike into a 2-man LSA. Laguna Blade there as well, forcing out a BKB from Armel's Kunkka, but they've already lost Slark. He just gets chain bashed, and there's another bash coming out onto Armel. Dies the BKB. This Alchemist just shredding them with this item build of his.
Mega kill.
All eyes on Kunkka.
Oh my gosh. Kunkka, what can he do? His teammates are just falling. They're dropping like flies. They just lost multiple heroes back to back, but this Roshan is so incredibly low. Kunkka goes flying with the BKB. Doesn't have a good Echo Slam initially. Is he going to go for it? Waiting for the hero to come out of the disruption. Maybe it's the Slark. He needs the backup. Slark just so incredibly low with the BKB. He's just running from the epicenter, and they're just not latching on. He blocks the pounce away. Sand King blinks in. Not sure that's what he was hoping for. Echo Slam was used, but it did absolutely nothing. Just did a bit of damage to the Sand King, who's still barely alive. They're going to lose the Shaker again. Boat goes flying. Doesn't catch anyone except Roshan.
Oh
Poor
man,
Roche.
this Roche fight.
Woo. Try and keep this melee Rax alive, although we are 44 minutes in, so losing, you know, a lane of Rax at this stage is not the end of the world. Some time. Let's see. Want to make sure they don't lose a fight and lose this game right here and now. 27k gold lead. 32-30, so even on kills, but all these buybacks and farming pace of the Alchemist just so hard to keep up with.
Lotus Orb goes in.
Oh, that Soul Catcher damage though. Doing some work here. Queen of the Game was blinking from the position. Helps keep the first target alive. It is going to be the Alchemist following up the disruption though. He's looking to go on the Rubick, but the Invis from the Glimmer Cave help him keep him alive. The Alchemist gets pulled back in. He's in some trouble. The Aegis actually expires. The Echo Slam is there. They catch the Sand King as well. First goes down the Alchemist. Can Sand King get out of this one? Has got a Yule Scepter, but he's got no more Aegis, and this is trouble for King Gaming. They may have been baited in. He can't blink with the poison. Drops the gem as well, and TNC punish King Gaming. They may have taken the melee racks, but I think TNC will be so happy with that. Alchemist 100% win chance from minute
For the
zero.
Dire.
Yeah, for Dire. TNC's won. Let's pack it up. Let's go home.
Dota Plus is not wrong.
Something a little bit wonky there, seeing as it has been stuck at the 0 for the entire game. King Gaming say, we are non-believers. We don't subscribe to Dota Plus. We subscribe to killing this Slark, deleted from the game for 2 minutes with a buyback. They're going to get Kunkka on the Shaker as well. And they're hunting for more Shadow Demon. We'll get the Glimmer Cape TP out.
2 big kills.
It seems like using them offensively on Alk is kind of just like close to being a waste of this.
Illusion still deal a ton of damage, but right now you can use it offensively and still have 1 charge to use it defensively.
We'll see it here. There's no more Radiance on Alchemist anyways. He actually replaced it. He's getting deleted though. The Lotus Orb with the Burrow Strike pulled him really deep into the base. The Shaker is A, gets the BKB up, but he still dies. Your Dragon Slave LSA any.
I'll take your
If Fiery Souls didn't have a cap on it, then yeah, it's like great. You can just build up like an insane amount. But with the cap on it, it doesn't feel like amazing. Oh, they catch the Bane here. With their ward, they saw Summer. Still looking for him. They get the Demonic Purge out as well. Slark coming on in once. That Agi. Oh, Shaker in some trouble here. The Nightmare forcing out a defensive disruption just to keep the Shaker alive, but the Shadow Demon will pay for it with his life. Now looking to BKB run, but the Fiend Script is there, going to catch him. Trying to leap away, and Alchemist is going to come well away. That's a dead Earthshaker with no buyback. That's the hero that's ruined us in so many of these fights. His Echo Slams have been the bane of their existence, but time to test TNC's high ground defense. They are in a 3v5 scenario, and they don't have those illusions to play with. The plan here, 2-man Burrow Strike, 2-man LSA follow-up, an absolutely beautiful setup coming in from the Sand King. Old 11 with a fantastic setup. The Rubick in trouble as well with the Orca there, beyond godlike. Yi is having a fantastic game. Another 2-man Burrow Strike coming on in. This Sand King is just having a hell of a game. Armel in the fountain. He's so incredibly low. The Queen of Pain wants it. He's actually getting stunned by the fountain. He needs to be careful. Bought a refresher in the fountain just to blink away. I think he wanted to get a Sonic Wave out as well, but he didn't have the mana for it, so... getting a bit ahead of yourselves. King Gaming, they need to get out. Slark goes charging forward. Takes out the Alchemist, who does have buyback. Are they going to use this one? The Shadow Dance has been popped. Does need to be a little bit careful, and it does look like Rubick's trying to see what he can do with the Soul and Burrow Strike. He's doing some work here. The Epicenter comes on in. They want to take out Tims. He's getting low. The Glimmer Cape is there, though. The Slark starting to build up some agi here. You're going to be so careful as this fight drags on. The Slark is getting scarier and scarier. But it's a Fiend Script. It's on the Kunkka, not the Slark. But still a big kill nonetheless. 2 minutes on the sidelines. And Alchemist, Sand King, they're buying back. They smell blood. They smell GG. They want to end this one.
They realize that Kunkka nor Rubick have a buyback at this point. They want to end
Shaker.
it.
Slark bought a refresher. He may pop this just for the Shadow Dance. He's waiting to see if he needs to use it now. 18 seconds before he is Shadow Dance. Will he need to pop it? 12 seconds here. With the Shadow Demon, they're buying some time here. He's going to have double ultimate soon. The Fear is in. The Blink Echo Slam. They want this Alchemist. The Nightmare Save is there. The lean under the tower. The Fissure there. Blinking in with the Totem. He's taking out the Yuck. That's a dieback. And Slark's on charging as well. Has the bat. Goes on the Bane. This is looking so good for TNC for now. They've kept their throne alive. They're still causing problems here. The Refresher is there. Slark has another ultimate if he needs it. Can he get it off? He's being stunned up. He's chain stunned. He can't get off. The defensive disruption is there. Is there a Refresher? Pop the ultimate. He gets it off. He's still alive. The LSA. He BKBs as well.
They killed the Dark.
Oh my
God. They're still chasing Cuckoo. He's in. Sand King snatching the gem right in front of him.
They've held the cost. Roshan claims slowly. Is there going to be a steal? Sand King doesn't have item slots for it. It looks like they may just be giving this one up. Aegis for Slark. Covering for his lack of buyback, and he's just going to go charging in. He's still got the DD rune. He's still got so much agi as well. Looking on forward, the Fissure is there, going to catch out too. Pops the BKB as well. Lena looks like she's in all sorts of trouble. Has Aeon Disc. Blocks all of the Echo Slam damage. Slark, though, still doing all sorts of game where refresher to refresher BKB or even your ultimate could make a difference, even if it's just sitting in your backpack. Charging down bottom, they had this ward, they see everything. This is so good for them, they blink with the totem, but the Alchemist blinks to the high ground first, he saw them as well, he takes out the Shadow Demon. Instantly buying back here, the grip with the Laguna Blade, trying to take out this Shaker in the BKB. Can they kill off Kunkka? This would be such a big kill for them. Kunkka is being feared up as well, and it looks like he's going to get the totem out of there as he dies, and Queen of Pain gets the kill. Alchemist dead once again without buyback. Under the Sand King and chases on. Gabby wants these supports. He's got the Diffusal Blade. He got him. Bane.
Yeah. No Scepter ready. Not even using it. Yeah, especially since the Aghanim Scepter upgrade was introduced.
Roshan giving away free Ags too. It's pretty nice. You run with extra item slots. Here, Vision on the high ground. They do spot this ward out. We'll see initiation coming on in. Laguna Blade being thrown. They really want this Rubick, but they're going to turn around with the Abyssal Blade. They're trying to take out the Sand King. He's dead without buyback. Alchemist still dead for 28 seconds as well. Abyssal Blade onto the Queen of Pain. Just taking what kills they can get, just building up the Agi stacks for their Slark.
Oh, they gave Rubick a Pressure Shard. He is level 25.
Oh, he's got double Fiend Script potentially. He has the Fiend Script stolen still from the last fight. This is huge. Got to keep an eye out for this one if you're Keen Gaming. You can't allow him just to sit there channeling it. With an Echo Slam as well. That's not the Echo Slam you were hoping for.
All right, time to give back that refresher.
I was just thinking that. He's hugging the Rubick. He's like, bro, give me this refresher. He's asking for it. Queen of Pain blinking in, using that fear just to repel them from the base. The Sonic Wave doing some good damage as well, but that's the stolen Fiend Script killing off the Alchemist. He's dead again. He's spending the entire late game waiting to respawn. Death after death. Poor Alchemist is just having it rough, and they've caught out the Bane as well. May just be a support, but that's a big kill considering all the saves that this Bane brings to the table. Leading the backlines as well. They're just melting one by one. Keen Gaming have fallen apart here in the late game.
GG's called.
Wow.
Wow. Pause.
I imagine TNC, emotions running high. What a comeback from then. I mean, Dota Plus doesn't lie.
Told you it doesn't lie 100%. I still can't believe that they actually went into a fountain.
They never had a gold lead. And yes, they went into a fountain.
They had enough.
They had enough.